Hello viewers, today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to make this beautiful dress for a baby girl who is 3 months to 7 months. Now you can see how the dress is. This is the back of the dress. We have improvised a lace or crocheted a lace to play the role of the buttons. So which means we are not going to use the buttons, we are going to use the lace. Now when you're doing this work, you will need a crochet or a hook which is 4 millimeters in size. You will also need this yarn, which is in my country Kenya called seagull. Then from there you need some scissors to cut the yarn where necessary, and you will need the markers when it comes to marking some part, or when it comes to making the armholes. At the same time, you need this traditional pin as a tool to use when inserting this uh, lace that I made for the dress here. So welcome to my tutorial, and I'm grateful for the countries of the world that are viewing my work. Kindly do subscribe and give me a thumb up. Welcome to my tutorial. We're going to start our work by making a slip knot. Once you make the slip knot, ensure that it is sizable, and you start making chains. We will make 104 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Continue and make 104 chains. We have made 104 chains. Now we are going to chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Then we join our work at chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. At chain 4 we put our first double crochet. Then we put double crochet all around in every chain, and you ensure that your work is not twisted. Ensure that your chain is not twisted, and every chain gets a double crochet. Continue working until the end of this round. We have completed the round. Now we are going to chain 3 and turn our work. 1, 2, 3. Then you turn your work. and put a double crochet in the next stitch here. So you have 2 double crochet, the chain is counting as a double crochet, then you chain 1 and skip 1, go to the next, put a double crochet, then put a front post in double crochet, then you skip this, go to the next, put a top double crochet, then put a front post, double crochet, skip this, go to the next, put a front post and double crochet, then a top, then a front post and double crochet. So you'll be skipping 1 chain, you'll go to the next, put a top and double crochet and a front post, double crochet. We skip this, go to the next, and work as illustrated in the video. So this is what you are going to do until the end of this round. Continue working and finish the round. We have approached end of the round. This is how our work looks so far. So we are going to complete this round here. We are going to chain 1, then skip this and put 2 double crochet at the head here. Remember the chain that we made here, so in the third chain you put a double crochet to make them 2. Just move slowly. That is what we have. So you chain 3 and turn, chain 3 and turn, 1, 2, 3, then you turn your work, put a double crochet here, so that the 2 will stand at 2 double crochet, then chain 1 and move to this space here, and in this area we are going to put double crochet all through. However, we will be increasing at chain 2 without counting this. This is chain 1, so chain 2 here we put 2 double crochet together. Remember, this is the yoke of the dress and it needs to expand or to grow. So we have 3 there, then you move to the next, you chain after the second one, I've made a mistake. You chain 2 and in the third chain, there in the third stitch, you put 2 double crochet together. Yeah, that way. 1, 2, don't count this. 1, 2, the third one, 2 double crochet together. So we move on. 1, 2, the third one, 2 double crochet together. You can see what we are doing. Then start again. 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochet together to give the yoke of the dresser shape. 1, 2, then the third one, 2 double crochet together. This is what we are getting, so continue working until the end of the round. Okay, this is the work, the yoke of our dress. So we are going to complete this round, and then I'll show you how you are going to turn. Now chain 1, then skip to this chain here, put a double crochet, come to the next third chain that we made here, put another double crochet so that you have 2 standing there, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then turn your work. After turning your work, you just put another chain there this round, so you have 2 there, then chain 1. Now here you skip this and go to the next and put a top double crochet, then front post double crochet, just repeating the pattern that we made here. Skip this, go to the next, put a top, then front post double crochet. Continue working until the end of the round, then I'll meet you so that we can turn together. We have approached the end of the round, and this is how our yoke looks. So we are going to complete and then we turn. So what you do is, as usual, you chain one, then go to this double crochet we made earlier and put a double crochet on top. Then on this chain here, the third chain, you put a double crochet, then you chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work and continue working as soon in the video. Chain 1 to respect this chain here, then you go inside the work, chain 1 double, we are going to put 4 double crochet and then 3 double crochet, and then in the fourth one we put 2 together so that we can grow our yoke. So from here we start counting from here, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where we put 2 double crochet together in the same space. Check what I've done. 1, 2, 3. In the fourth space you put 2 double crochet together, and then you start counting again. 1, 2, 3, then 4. You put 2 double crochet together so that we can glue the yoke of the dress. After putting 2 together, you start counting again. 1, 2, 3. Then number 4, you put 2 double crochet together. You can see what we are doing. Continue working and finish up the round. We are going to finish this round. This is how our work looks like by now. We finish the round, then I'll show you what you are going to do next. Put a slip stitch at the third chain here, chain 3, then turn your work and continue the normal working. You skip this, come to the next and put a top double crochet. We are repeating the pattern of our first round. Continue and finish the round. Okay, this is our yoke. We have reached the end of the round. Now we are going to chain 3 and turn. 1, 2, 3. Then we turn our work and put a double crochet here as usual. Chain 1. Then in this round we are going to be increasing at stitch 5. That is where we will do our 2 double crochet in the same space. So I have 4 already, so this is the 5th stitch. I put 2 double crochet together, and then I start counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th stitch I put 2 double crochet together. Remember, we are still expanding our yoke, so continue and finish the round. Now we will start working where we will chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After you chain 4, you are not going to turn back the way we were turning. You just come in this chain here, in the third chain, and put a slip stitch. Put a slip stitch. After the slip stitch, you chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Then respect this double crochet. Put a double crochet there. Then from there, chain 1. Then skip this stitch and go to this stitch here and put 5 double crochet together, 6 double crochet together, sorry, not 5 but 6 double crochet in the same spot. Here 4, so we are left 2. Now once you make 6 double crochet, you skip this double crochet here, skip this and put a crochet as shown in the video. Then go to the next double X here, put 5 double crochet together once more. Just observe the video, 6 double crochet together. One, here less 1, then skip this, come to this, put a single crochet, and this is what you are getting. Then we go again, we go to this one and put 6 double crochet together. Now we have one, we are less 1, skip this, come to the next here and put single crochet as shown in the video. You can see what we are doing. Then go to this, put 6 as usual, okay, skip this, go to where we have the mark and remove the mark temporarily, single crochet, then return the mark. Remember, we are not creating the armhole, we are just going round. We will take around before we come to create the armhole. Okay, once your mark is back, the mark was here. Once you put the mark in back, you continue with the pattern. So you come to this again and put 5 double crochet together, 6 double crochet together, I'm sorry, and remember now we have crossed over, we are in the path of the arm, but we have our mark which will always direct us. So you continue 1, here less 1, continue and complete the round. Do not create the armholes, just complete the round, then we will meet here and see what we are going to do. Okay, this is our work. We are about to complete the pattern that we started, so I'm going to show you how you are going to deal with this part where we have the back. So let's start working. Now you realize This is a stitch here and this one, so these are two. You come to on top of this double crochet here and make 6 double crochet together. Okay, we have made 6 together, so you skip this one, you skip this double crochet here and put a single crochet here in the first stitch. Then from there you have 2 here, put a 6 in double crochet here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's confirm. Yes, here 5. One more. Now once you put 6 in double crochet, you skip this stitch and this one, these two, and put a slip stitch here. So after putting the slip stitch, put another one until you are on top of this chain, put another slip stitch. So this is how our work looks like. It is complete. Then chain 1, 2, 3 and put double crochet on top of every stitch that we made, the 6 stitches as shown in the video. When you come to this area where we made a single crochet, you just skip it and then go on top of the first double crochet here and put a double crochet on top, and you continue until where we have the mark, so that now we can close or undo the opening of the arms. Check how the work is appearing, then you skip this again, come to the first double crochet and proceed working. Okay, now we have arrived where we have the mark. It is time to put the opening of the arm. So what you do is you remove the mark and you put your first double crochet here, then skip this area of the arm, go to the other one, the other part of the arm, and put a double crochet right here in this first one here. Then from there you remove the mark and you continue putting your double crochet on top of the double crochet that we made earlier. Do not put your double crochet on the singles that we made, single stitches that we made. So we have already created the opening of the arm of the baby dress. Continue working. We've arrived where we have the other mark, so we are going to remove it and create the other armhole. Just put on double crochet, then go on the other side and trace chain number 6, chain number 6 here, and put and double crochet. 1 2 3, put and double crochet here, then proceed working till the end of the round. And see the armhole, so proceed working. We've reached the end of the round. Now we are going to join our work with a slip stitch at the third chain that we made here. Then from there we chain 3. After chaining 3, we continue with the free double crochet until the end of this round. And remember, the chain here is counting as a double crochet, so we are going to put a double crochet all round or this round until we come to the end of it. Only free double crochet, no handing, no patterning. So this is what we are getting. Continue working until the end of this round. We've arrived at the end of the round. We are going to repeat the same free double crochet, but in every 10th stitch we put 2 double crochet together so that we can now start in gluing the skirt of the dress. 1 2 3. So continue. The chain also counts as a double crochet. Continue, so we have 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. In the 10th stitch you put 2 double crochet in the same space together. Then you start counting again. 1. So you can see what I've done. Continue working until the end of the round. So we are going to join our work here and repeat the X pattern which is here. So let's join. With a slip stitch, then you chain 3. After that you skip this, go to the next, put a top double crochet, then come back in the same stitch, put a front post double crochet. Skip this just like you were doing when you were making the yoke. Continue working until the end of the round. Okay, we are going to close our work with a slip stitch, and then when it closes we are going to repeat this pattern which is up here, but here we were putting 6. In the next pattern we'll be putting 7. So let's start working. Then you go to this stitch and make 7 double crochet together. Let's confirm. So far we have 5, so we are less 2. So that is 7. You skip this, go to the next and put a single crochet like that. Then you come to this stitch here, this X pattern here, and put 7 more together. Confirm. 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Then put a single crochet. Sorry, you skip this set, go and put a single crochet here. Then you repeat the group double crochet of 7. One, two, three, one more. So continue working until the end of the round. We have completed the round. Now we are going to continue working free double crochet, but when we get to the chain number, the middle chain here, we put 2 double crochet together. So observe what I'm going to do. You put double crochet on every double crochet that we made earlier. So we have 3 because the chain is also counting. Then when if you have 3, this is the middle chain, you put 2 together. Remember, we are gluing the skirt of the dress, so we need to increase in order for the skirt to be an umbrella shape. Now then you continue. You don't stitch here, you just skip to the next double crochet which is here, and continue working. Once you get in the middle chain, That is chain number 4, you put 2 double crochet together. So already I have 3 there, so this is my main row chain. I'll put 2 double crochet together. Okay, continue working. You meet at the end of the round. This is what we are getting. This is my main row chain, so I'll put 2 together to increase to widen the shape of the skirt. Skirt of the dress, of course, we are not making a dress. A skirt, we are making a dress. So this is what we are getting. Continue working. Okay, we have completed the round where we were handing 2 double crochet on top of this pattern. So we are going to make a free double crochet round, but at every chain 20 or stitch 20 we increase, we put the 2 together. Just to show you an example of what I mean. Chain 1, 2, 3, then you start counting. Chain is counting, so we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, chain 20, you put 2 double crochet together, and then you start counting 1 again. 1, 2, when you get to chain 20, you put 2 double crochet together. Continue, we'll meet after the round. We have finished the round and also joined our work with a slip stitch. Now we are going to put the hex pattern, this hex pattern down here. So we chain 1, 2, 3, and you skip this, go to the next, and continue with our usual pattern. Once you complete the pattern, you put this pattern where we are putting this pattern, this line here, where we are putting 7 together. 7 together. So you repeat this line, this pattern after you complete this, then we will meet and see what we are going to do. Okay, this is our project so far. This is how far we have gone, and up to now we are not going to do any increase because the dress has attained the width that we want. It is wide. So what we are going to do is we will continue for a few rounds and our dress will be enough to go. So what we are going to do here is after making the 7 chains together, you put 2 rows of free double crochet, then from there you put the X pattern and then you repeat this row where we are putting, or this pattern where we are putting 7. I'll repeat again. You put 7, there you do the row where we are putting 7 together, then 2 free double crochet, then a round of X pattern, then you repeat this. You continue the cycle until you attain the length that you want for your dress. Mine, I'm going to continue maybe for a more 7 rounds, and by that time it will be enough, or maybe 10. So continue working, following the pattern. Don't alter it, and don't do any more increase unless you wanted yours to be a bit wider. So continue working. Okay, we have completed making our dress. You can see what I've done down here and how beautiful it looks. So we are going to do the final touches where we are going to put the lace at the back. This part here we are going to do the finishing, but before that we are going to work on the last bit here so that we can put a slip stitch. Now if you wanted to know for where we were seeing or where we were stitching 7, that line I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the finishing 6. So if you wanted yours to be a bit longer, you can extend the pattern the same, there is no change. However, for this heading here, instead of putting 7, I decided to put 6 because it is the last part of the pattern. So we are going to do the finishing here, then we come back here and do the finishing. I have already made a list which we are going to use as to play the role of the buttons. This is just the same in doing some chains, and you do a long one so that it can serve the purpose of this part here. So I already have 4 stitches here, so we are going to put 2, then we close our work. 1, 2. So in total I have 6. Then I'll come here and put a slip stitch. Sorry. Just come here and put our last slip stitch. Then we move up once and chain 1. Then we cut our yarn. Cut our yarn, pull through, tighten, then we hide this tail so that our work can look neat. So clear the tail completely. So this is our work. Now we are going to work this part of the back here. Just hold your work this way, and then you get your yarn and put a slip stitch. The slip stitch should not be very big. Then from there you come to where we started our first chain here. So put your crochet here. Be careful not to undo. Then you pull through a slip stitch. Okay, just move carefully. Then from there you trim the tails. Sorry if you are not going to do that. Just put crochet as shown in the video, holding the tails. Make sure you hold the tail and trim them as you go down with your single crochet. So this is our work. This is how our work is appearing. Continue moving downwards. Make sure you don't leave the tails behind. This is what you are getting. Don't skip this part. Make sure you put a single crochet there. Now continue working. We are going to meet here to put the lace on our dress. We have reached the end of this part, so we are going to chain one, then cut our yarn, pull through, then you tighten your work and hide the tail in whatever way you are going to hide yours. But if you don't know, just observe what I'm going to do here. Then you clear it completely. Scissors in crocheting are very important because they help you to cut your yarn so that you don't keep on pulling to make it weak. Now this is what we have here, and you can see we have a heart shape, the heart shape, or maybe the oval shape, which is looking beautiful, very beautiful indeed. But we are going to close this part. I've already made a lace, just a chain of so many of them. I did not count, but it is quite long and enough to serve here as buttons. So we are going to use this traditional pin as a tool to help us put the lace very fast so that we don't waste time. And if you are working with a student or learners, make sure that they don't endanger themselves, especially the very young ones. So after taking your lace, you come here, just the way you tie your shoelaces, and insert here the first one there. So you have inserted, then you get it out of the hook because you are not going to deal with this part, but these are the part. This is the part that will negotiate through the spaces of the dress. So you just hook the other side. You can see what I have done. After hooking, you go to the opposite direction and ensure that when you put there, you come to the opposite hole. The opposite hole of this one is this one. So we come here and put another one. Just the same way we tie our shoelaces. Then from there, you go to the opposite of that one. Is this. This is here. It is hiding itself there. Then you come to the opposite and you just continue That way you can see what we are doing. Then you go again the opposite, come the other side the opposite, because all the signs are equal and they have equal partners, if we can use that term. So we need to pull a bit this one, this thread, this lace, so that the negotiating one can be longer. So it's just a small challenge, but you'll be fine. Okay, we are done. We can now start continue negotiating or navigating, whichever the one that comes correct in your country. I'm in Kenya, and we are just concluding our general election. We are tallying the votes. So I don't know who will win, but I wish Hasimio Kenya Kwanza best of luck. So when I am a teacher, when I go back to school, I'll teach my learners grade 6 how to make this dress, and if for those who don't have the talent, I'll make sure that they learn the same, because talent can also be learned. If you realize there's a problem, you just move